Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. So today I'm just coming on quick to do Mia's tag from Wishes Wonder Reborn Nursery. It is a fabulous tag. I just watched Kimberly do it over at Kimberly's Cocoon. I do not know Mia. I went over to her channel and of course, really enjoyed her tag video and listening to her talk and seeing the beautiful flower expo. I'm not sure what that was. It was just so beautiful. And listening to her talk. So hi, Mia. It's very nice to meet you through here. I know all of the channels that you kind of called out at the end are all, fave channels of mine. And, I heard Kimberly mention that maybe you hadn't been making videos for a while. And so, I've obviously missed your channel till now. I've been here since roughly October, I think. So anyways, I thought this was like a fantastic tag. It really gets you thinking. And when tags come out that I want to do, I try to hop on quick and do them before I start seeing other people's answers to the tags and before I give it too much thought, because I want to answer very candidly. So I'm hopping on and just a kind of mishmash. I just took a few babies and plopped them out on the bed for you all to look at. I'll go through really quick who you're looking at. This isn't all my babies, but it's just a few that were presentable, I guess, to put up here. This is my newest addition. She came just a few days ago. This is Jubilee. She is the Josie Sculpt by Connie Burke, and she is from Myra's Little Bugs. Also from Myra's Little Bugs, we have the Twinkies, Benjamin and Berlin. They're Twin A and Twin B. Then we have Asir, and he is the Sally Sculpt by Bronnie Brown, and he is a Kimberly's Cocoon baby. And then we have the two, they're new also, my two new Tinks. We have Harley Girl, who's from Myra's Little Bugs, and we have Jameson, who is he's my little Russian boy. He's by Natalia. I can never say her last name, Konovalova. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Natalia. But he is by her. He came all the way from Russia. And the adorable little ensembles that they're in, I just got my order in. There is a box opening of the order from Kimberly's Cocoon, my crochet order that were specifically for my twin Tinks. Even though they're not by the same artist, I'm putting them together as twin Tinks. Anyway, yes, I tend to talk a lot, but I am going to get started with the tag so I don't go on forever and ever and ever. And, yeah, so you all have these babies to look at. And Ben is stretched out over here, and Berlin's kind of curled up. All right, let's get started. Again, this is a tag by Wishes Wonder Reborn Nursery. I will, of course, put the link to her tag video below. Her name is Mia, and she sounds very nice, and this is a lovely tag. I think it's the second edition of the Would You Rather. I don't know what the first one was. I haven't been around that long, but... So, it's a 3-question tag, and, well, you guys will see. It's really fun. So, let me get going. So, would you rather trade your entire current doll collection for 2 free silicones or reborns of your choosing, any value, or keep the dolls you have now, but never be able to buy or trade anymore? See what I was saying? It gets you thinking. It gets you thinking. Gosh, as much as I would love love, you know, to have, you know, like a silicone from, like, you know, I don't even want to throw artist names out there, but, you know, very, very high quality, you know, silicone that's, you know, something that's way, 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 way out of my, you know, reach, and probably always will be. And there are even some Reborns that are that way too. If I went that way, I'd probably choose one silicone and one Reborn. But I'm not really a silicone collector, but I've said it before that if I was able to afford the quality, you know, what I would want in a silicone, then I would enjoy having one. But since I can't, I, you know, stick with the Reborns. Now, it doesn't say, I guess if you traded your entire collection for 2 free silicones or Reborns of your choosing any value, then you could keep going on to collect, I'm guessing. But if you keep the dolls that you have, you can't, you know, buy or trade. You know, you can't go on to collect. What you have is what you have. Currently, there are 10 babies, keeper babies in my collection. And as you all know, I am, or as many of you know, and to everyone new, hello and welcome, and hello Mia if you watch this. You know, my babies are just magic for me. You know, I am extremely attached to the babies that I have. So although I am one to, you know, collect rather quick, I mean, I just keep having like baby after baby coming in. Like, you know, I really enjoy bringing new babies home, and I'm just constantly, you know, I'm a bit just, you know, impatient, and I have ADHD, and, you know, I get that way. So, I mean, I've had just like box opening after box opening. But anyway, you know, so as much as I love the thrill of the collecting and finding a new baby and waiting for it and bringing it home, and, you know, that's a really, really, really hard choice. But eventually, each of them become not the new thing anymore, and you're on to, you know, looking at other things. But yet again, mine are, you know, very, very special to me. This little guy here alone, I could never give up. Ever, you know, no amount of anything would ever, you know, just him alone. Forget about the rest of my collection. So yeah, I would have to say that I would rather keep the babies in my current collection and not be able to, you know, buy or trade anymore. That I would, you know, settle down and be happy with my, well, I am happy with my collection, but, you know, just that they will be it. And yep, that's my answer to that. And again, it was a tough question. They're all tough questions. So now the next one is okay, so you've been asked to help out at a local nursing home. Would you rather donate 1 hour a week for the next 6 weeks to be at the home with a reborn, staying and interacting with the residents, but taking the doll home with you, or donate a free reborn without having to spend any time at the home? And it says, remember, you can't do both. Because, of course, my first reaction was, well, I would love to do both. I would love, you know, to go and spend time with the residents and you know, just enjoy, you know, showing them the doll and interacting and all of that, and be able to leave, you know, a reborn with them for them to have forever. But you can't do both. You can't choose both. So, and I have to say that my time is very limited. It would be very, very difficult. You all know Gabe has, special needs. I have children. I run a business. It would be hard for me to commit to an hour every single day. Like, I don't even know if I could keep that commitment. But if I had the opportunity, I would, of course, try my best, and I would want to. My heart would be in it. But I think best for all around, and mainly for the nursing home residents, would be to donate a doll that then they could have there forever, because otherwise you're going and interacting. I could go volunteer my time and, help feed them, read stories to them, do other things without a reborn, if that's what I really wanted to do, so, and donate them a doll. Can we do that? No. I'm trying to play by the rules, which tisk Kimberly. She is always getting outside the box. But Kimberly, that's you're an artist and you're creative, and look at all the great ideas that you've given me for Gabe, and you wouldn't be you if, and you wouldn't, help so many people if you didn't think that way, because I saw you cheated on all 3 answers. I'm kidding. You didn't cheat. You just... You just slithered outside the box. Haha. Anyway, Kimberly knows I love her. I just thought that was so funny. She just could not give a straight answer. She's like, but what if I this? What if I that? Which I'm thinking the same way, but I'm going to go ahead and just, give an answer, even though I'd really like to say again that I would do both, but I can't. So, I would donate a doll so that they had it, and that I wouldn't have to worry about if I missed a day or something like that. So, which could likely happen in my circumstance. So that's what I would do. That's number 2. And number 3 is, your entire extended family is planning to spend a week together on vacation at the shore. You'd love nothing more than to bring a reborn with you, but a couple of your family members don't like your dolls. Would you rather bring the doll and deal with the inevitable confrontation or teasing, or leave the doll home to avoid the drama? Okay. That's another very tough question for me, because realistically, if my extended family was, planning a vacation like that, if that were real, if that were happening, I probably, although I would miss the babies, I really probably would opt not to take a doll, even though it would be fun maybe just to have it at night, to whatever. But, I'm perfectly happy, would be perfectly happy just to leave the dolls at home and spend that time all with my family, and, not have to waste time maybe explaining about dolls or whatever, and spend time just, catching up with family and all that. So it's a really hard question, because the question is posed like, you have to pretend like that you really want to bring a baby, and your choice is, do you care what everyone thinks enough, or that sort of thing. So I get the concept of the question. So assuming that it meant, so much to me to bring a baby, and that that's really, really what I wanted to do, I would have to say, yes, I would just go ahead and bring a baby. I really am not, most of my family knows, I'm marched to the beat of my own drum anyway. So I'm not one to worry about, you know, what people think and whatever, you know. Well, you all know I don't take the babies out because I don't want to embarrass my children, especially my teenage girls. You know, I run a local business. Everyone in town knows me. You know, some of you that have been here with my channel know that. You know, but you know, other than, you know, just being respectful of my children and stuff like that, no, I don't care what people think or are going to say. But again, it's a bit of a trick question because I would not opt to take a reborn to a family vacation to the shore. You know, I would just be too busy with family, just packing up all of my kids' stuff and all of that is enough, you know, which is another reason why I don't take the reborns out, because I've always got 2 carts of stuff, bags hanging off me, kids hanging off. I mean, it would just be a huge chore that I don't want. You know, part of the joy of having the reborns is curing that baby fever and that I'm not having any more children, but you can enjoy them, but the work isn't there. So why would I want to make extra work on myself with them to bring them out somewhere? So it's all, you know, it's a trick question. So I guess I almost have a double answer on that because I'm firm on that. I just wouldn't want to. But again, pretending that I wanted to, then my answer would be yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mia. This is like your first impression of me. I'm like, I can't give a straight answer. But that's, again, those are my answers. I thought it was a really great tag because it seriously gets you thinking, and it's you know, almost like trick questions, but it's not. It's, you know, it's their questions, like, you know, all right. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I can't wait to now go and see everyone else's answers. Like I said, immediately when I saw the tag come up, which is what I normally do, I hop right on and I do it. I go to the channel where it originated from and I watch their tag video, you know, just to make sure, because, you know, some people maybe don't write down the questions word for word, although I know Kimberly did, but that's not the point. I just, you know, that's my strategy. I do that. But then again, I make the time to just hop right on so that I don't hear everyone else's answers, so that I don't sit there playing out and thinking out mine, because I want you all to, you know, hear, you know, my answers that aren't pre-thought out, if that makes sense. So anyway, yep, that was a lot of fun. So thank you, Mia. And, you know, I understand that you've been around a while, so, you know, I look forward to, I'm actually going to go back and see what videos you've, you know, recently posted and check a few out. Definitely seems like a lovely channel, with, you know, as I can see, several, friends in common. So, another lovely channel to watch. So don't forget to head on over to Wishes and Wonders Nursery. And again, there'll be a link to Mia's tag video in there. So very easy for you to find. And I definitely look forward to seeing all of your answers. This was a really good one, really interesting one. So, you know, all of you that I watch and follow, I can't wait to see your all answers. Plus, I can't wait to just kind of look up the tag, because it's a nice way to find new channels and get to know people, because you get to know something about people by the way that they answer tag questions that are posed to all of us, that we're all, you know, thinking about. So I love tags in that way, because it's just a great way for everyone in the community to get to know one another. So that's always fun. All right, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. The sun is shining here on Long Island, New York, which is welcomed after all these storm after storm and snow. It's just, ugh. I don't know the exact degrees, but it's, I mean, I was outside without a jacket, put it that way. You know, Gabe was outside playing with some of the snow. Of course, you can hear it melting and the sunshine and all that. And, but it's a beautiful day, for sure. And I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like, but I can't wait for spring. And can you all believe Easter is so early this year? I am completely unprepared. And I have to get my butt in gear, seriously, in the beginning of this week and take care of that for sure. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. God bless.